You know what I find really funny, guys? Usually when I make videos, I get a lot of comments saying things like, "Oh, Fooly, why do you complain so much? Why do you only make complaining videos? You don't have any positive videos." And first of all, I do have positive videos on this channel and about this game in particular, and in a lot of my negative videos, especially the reviews, I have some pretty good things to say about this game. But the main question, why do I complain so much? My response is very, very simple. Why do I complain so much? Why does this game give me so much to complain about? And I know sometimes things can sound a little bit nitpicky, like, oh, they nerfed the camos, which is an actual thing, or oh, the spawns suck, or the challenges suck, and things of that nature, but what I usually tend to gravitate towards are really like big decisions made by Infinity Ward and Activision at the very top, and those things are the things I usually complain about and the things that actually do annoy me. And again, I'm trying to enjoy it. There are certain things that I do enjoy, but at the end of the day, there's certain decisions made about this game that I simply just don't agree with. And the big shocker I have for you guys today, and trust me, I was shocked when I saw this, Castle is coming to Modern Warfare 2 for Season 2, but no original MW2 maps. Now, this was first reported by Ralph's Valve. In an article, he says, Modern Warfare 2019 Part 2 appears to be harboring back to the classics, welcoming back World at War's favored castle map, alongside the return of Warcom operator RONIN, featured from Modern Warfare 2019, the face of Modern Warfare 2's expected season. He also shows the artwork for Season 2, and I'll put it up on the screen right now. Oh, you thought I was actually gonna put the picture up, huh? So Activision has an excuse to clap me. No, this is a picture of my cat's shit that looks like a cock. But that's essentially what Season 2 is gonna be if Infinity Ward can't tell the difference between their elbow and their ass. And, Jesus Christ. I have so many questions, just why? I don't know who to blame here, Infinity Ward or Joe Seacott or Bobby Cosby and Activision. Although I genuinely don't think this had anything to do with Activision, this could entirely be an Infinity Ward thing. I just don't understand why the flying fuck you would decide that, hey, you know, in Season 1 we only released 2 maps and they were both remastered maps from MW 2019. Why not for Season 2 in February? Why don't we remaster another map and make it Castle from World at War that the entire community just saw in Vanguard last year? And guys, before I get to tearing Infinity Ward a new ass, I will say that this is not entirely confirmed, and not only that, this is subject to change, and on top of that, I'm 100% certain that Season 2 will feature at least more than 1 map, at the very least 2, but regardless, what the fuck is this? Why is it Castle? I understand that it's gonna be a Japanese theme, but that doesn't mean you need to remaster Castle. Why don't you, I don't know, maybe create some original maps? Maybe. And no, Infinity Ward, when I say create a new map, don't just go to a real place and just copy and paste it because you're gonna get sued again. Actually be creative about it. There's a lot of great looking Japanese themed things that you can do, but I just don't understand why you gravitate towards Castle, which we already saw. It's already been remastered, and granted, Castle is not a horrible map. Personally, in World at War, it was fantastic, but in Vanguard, I didn't really enjoy it. Going into a game as slow as Modern Warfare 2019 Part 2 with doors and mounting, I just don't really think it'll be that good. Speaking of remastered things and non-original shit, why is RONIN coming back from MW 2019? See, this is the shit I mean, guys. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes, the devs just do shit that I just look at and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And this is the type of shit that makes me want to send them to the gulag, and I genuinely should, but I'm gonna refrain from going over the top simply because I want to spare them, and I genuinely wish that I'm wrong. I hope Ralph's Valve is wrong again. I don't think any of the gooch lickers out there understand. I genuinely hate being right about COD. Activision and Infinity Ward and Joe Seacott, please just prove me wrong. I don't want to be right. The gooch lickers don't want the Scatmaster to be right. The Scatmaster doesn't want Scatmaster to be right. Either scrap this idea, or at the bare bare minimum, include it with a whole lot of other shit. In season 1, I feel like this is the worst starting season that I've seen in a very, very, very long time. We only got one map at launch and then a second map coming in a couple of weeks, going into season 2 in February, after the entire community is blue-balled. You think people want to see Castle? And again, you know what? It's not a bad map, but if you're gonna give us Castle, at least give us like 2 or 3 other maps on top of that, preferably original maps, and don't do this drip feeding bullshit that you've done for the last 3 years. I understand it's gonna be done, but that's exactly what I'm complaining about. We already got a piss poor season 1. I don't think season 2 deserves to be this shit. You guys know my gripe with seasonal content. I don't need to explain it again. It simply doesn't work in Call of Duty. And this is another example of it not working. At launch, we only had 9 6v6 maps. One of them got taken away. 2 of them also almost got taken away. Season 1 comes out, we get +1 map and then plus another map that are both remastered maps, recycled content. And then going into season 2, the first thing we hear is that Castle of all maps is coming out. This is like when Vanguard remastered USS Texas when absolutely nobody fucking told them to. There are so many other maps that they could have remastered. They could have remastered London Docks. They could have remastered Saint Marie du Mont. I don't know what possessed Sledgehammer to release USS Texas for new seasonal content. It's the same thing here. Infinity Ward. You guys have 3 other games to choose from. You have Modern Warfare from 2007, the actual good one. You have Modern Warfare 2, and I'll talk about that in a minute, and you have Modern Warfare 3. On top of that, you have COD Ghosts, and I understand the argument that they can't really remaster Modern Warfare 2 maps because there's gonna be that whole DLC expansion for year 2. Even without MW2, you have many other games to choose from. This just doesn't make sense to me, and I really hope Infinity Ward considers the feedback after this news dropped. Castle is a fine map, but this does not need to be remastered again in Modern Warfare 2. Ronin does not need to come back for Modern Warfare 2. He was already in MW 2019. Guess what? In Warzone 1, you could use Ronin. Going into Warzone 2, they prevented all of those cosmetics from crossing over. And now they want to re-release it? Come on guys, the Scatmaster's not lying. I cannot be the only one who sees the weird bullshit in this. Also, touching back on MW2, I know we gotta wait for year 2 before any of that content comes to us, but you guys realize that there's MW2 maps in Warzone 2. Half of the 6v6 launch maps in this game are also in Warzone 2. Guys, why the fuck do people still defend this shit? If Infinity Ward's IQ is greater than a fucking frog's, then please look at the feedback from this news and just say, you know what, we attempted it, we see the entire community does not like it, because I've yet to see a single person say, oh yeah, this is exactly what I want for season 2. And guess what? Just scrap the idea. Like I said guys, season 2 could totally blow us away. It could have 4 maps and one of those maps just so happens to be Castle, and that would be okay. But judging by season 1 and judging by the entirety of Vanguard, I just don't think this new season is going to be anything spectacular. I don't think we're going to get 4 maps. I highly doubt we're going to get 3 maps. There's a large likelihood that we're going to get 2 maps, and one of them is Castle. And that's simply not going to hold our attention from November up until February. Who knows when the next season is after season 2? Looking forward, it's probably not going to be until the end of April. I'll keep preaching this until the day COD finally drops it. Seasonal content doesn't fucking work. Guys, if even I agree that this game right here has potential to be good, if there are actual things that I do enjoy about this game, why the fuck do the devs constantly take that away from us by making stupid decisions? You can sit here and defend the game all you want. You can play patty cake with Joe Seacott's balls using your tongue. But if people are actually trying to enjoy the game, because we gotta play this shit for 2 years, would you at least not make weird decisions like this? You know, when Vanguard did it with USS Texas, I literally thought it was a troll. I gave the devs the benefit of the doubt. I prayed that it wasn't true, and then it turned out to be true. The same thing goes here. And if it is true, if Castle does come out, can you at least give us 2 other original maps with it, if not 3? Look guys, at this point, I don't know if Infinity Ward is capable of listening to feedback or even considering it, but Castle is not the move. Pick out some other maps from MW3 and just put a Japanese theme on them. Adding Cherry Blossom to any map in COD history would make it look better, okay? I'm sure we can all agree there. Remember what I told you guys, the Gooch Lickers all love MW. They all love Infinity Ward, they love Joe Seacot's Gooch. Why are they doing the exact same shit as Sledgehammer? Releasing 2 maps per season and remastering maps that absolutely fucking nobody ever asked for. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. If you could have any other map remastered for Season 2, along with other maps obviously, what would that map be? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos, and yeah guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Toodles.
It's been a very long time since the weekend. It's been a very long time and I'm weak. It's been a very long time since you seen me.